So how many tabs do you have open right now? Be honest. 10, 20, 40? We all know the feeling. You open your browser to do one thing, and then 30 minutes later you're buried in tabs, juggling 5 different tools, and you've completely lost the thread of what you're actually trying to do. And here's the thing, your browser is supposed to be the tool that connects you to everything, but most of the time it just gets in the way. You're copying and pasting between windows, installing extensions to get basic features, and hoping that somewhere in that wall of tabs is the one thing that you actually need. Well, what if your browser could just help? Not just some clunky chatbot bolted onto the side, but real intelligence woven into every part of the experience. Well, that's exactly what Neo is. It's the world's first AI native browser, backed by Norton, and it completely changes the way that you interact with the web. And I've been using it for a while, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through every major feature so you can see exactly what it does and why I think it's worth switching to. So on that note, let's take a look at the Neo browser. So like I said, getting started with Neo is super easy and free. You could just visit the link in the video description below, and that'll take you to the Neo homepage. And then click the download Neo button in the upper right corner and just follow the steps to download it to your desktop. And when you first open Neo, this is what you'll see, what they refer to as the magic box. Think of this as an address bar, a search engine, and an AI assistant all rolled into one single input field. You don't have to decide whether you want to search, navigate, or ask a question, just type. Neo figures out what you mean automatically. Like if I just type a URL, it goes to that URL. If I type a question, it gives me an answer. But watch what happens when I type something like best noise canceling headphones under $200. Instead of sending me to a page full of sponsored results, it pulls together this full breakdown right inside the browser. It's given me the best overall pick, the best for silence, the best battery life, budget value picks, and even a comparison table. It's citing sources, showing me related videos, and I can keep asking follow-up questions right here. And if I want to dig deeper, I can click into any of these sources like the article right here, and it takes me to this review article that tested 10 models for quiet focus. Next, let's talk about the AI side panel chat, because this is where things get really powerful. And you could open it anytime with a click. Just click where it says Neo Chat in the upper right corner, and that'll open up the chat interface. And this is aware of whatever page you're on. So if I'm reading a long article, like this article on AGI, as you can see as I scroll down, it is quite the read. But if I'm running short on time, I could open the chat and say, summarize this for me down in the chat box there, and send that through, and it gives me a clean breakdown of the key points without me having to copy and paste anything. It even cites where each piece of information came from so I can verify it for myself. But it goes way beyond summaries. And let me give you some more real examples of how I've been using it. So here I'm comparing 2 different software tools for a video I'm working on, Midjourney and then Leonardo. And I have 2 of the home pages open at the same time. And instead of opening them both side by side and manually going back and forth, I could just ask Neo here in the chat to pull out the pricing, the key features, and the limitations. And when I send that through, it gives me a clean comparison in seconds. And as you can see, it gives me a pricing comparison table, key features, limitations and drawbacks, and then a final verdict on which one I should pick. Again, I didn't have to go back and forth between tabs. I just interacted with the chat here and it was able to help me out in a matter of seconds. Another time I was reading a really technical article about SEO changes, and there were terms that I wasn't totally clear on. Instead of opening a new tab to Google each term, I just highlighted the term and asked Neo to explain it in context. So when you highlight something in Neo, you'll get this little Neo icon, and simply hover your mouse over that, and 2 more little icons pop up, giving you the option to have Neo explain what you've highlighted further or give you a quick summary. And when I select explain, it opens the panel on the right hand side of the screen and gives me an answer based on the article that I was already reading. No tab switching, no losing my place. The key thing here is that the chat panel sits beside your page, not on top of it. You could keep reading, keep working, and just glance over whenever you need help. It's like having a research assistant sitting right next to you while you browse, and that assistant actually knows what you're looking at. The next feature is one of those things that seems small, but once you use it, you're not going to want to go back to your old browsing habits. So normally when you see a hyperlink, you click on it, a new tab opens, you scan the page for 10 seconds, realize it's not what you wanted, and close the tab. Multiply that by 20 times a day, and you've wasted a serious chunk of time and focus. However, in Neo, when you hover over any hyperlink, you get this little Neo icon again, but this time you'll have the option to either peek or get a summary. And when you select peek, you'll get a smaller window that opens up in your browser, which contains the content from the hyperlink. So you can see what that page contains and decide right there whether it's worth clicking. If it's not relevant, you move on. No tab opened, no focus broken, no back button needed. And whether you do any type of research online, whether it's for work, school, content creation, or even just shopping for something specific, this feature alone saves you so much time. It keeps your tab count low and your focus high. So anyone who writes content online will appreciate this next feature, which is the writing assistant. And the way it works is that whatever you type in Neo, whether it's an email, a contact form, a social media comment, Neo helps you write it better. It suggests improvements to your tone, clarity, and flow. It can rephrase awkward sentences. It can autocomplete your thoughts when you're stuck. It really is like a writing assistant right there with you. Okay, let me show you this in action. So let's say I'm writing an email and I have no idea what I want to say. I'm drawing a blank. So all you'll do is just place your cursor wherever you want to type and then hover your mouse there and that little Neo icon will appear again. Click on that and a dialog box will pop up. And from here, you could interact with the AI chat assistant and tell it to basically write the email for you. And it's similar to the Neo chat, but this time when I send the prompt through, we get a fully drafted email from Neo, and we'll scroll through and you can review it and check that out. It's actually more than I expected. This is pretty cool. And it's also free. That kind of blows my mind too. So instead of having to pay for an extra service or another chatbot, you just open up the Neo Composer here and it writes your emails. All right, then whenever you're ready to actually use this content, just click the accept button and it will be applied to your email. No copying and pasting, no jumping between tools. It's all handled right here. And for anyone who sends a lot of emails or writes client-facing messages, this is one of those features that quietly makes everything you put out just a little bit better. All right, next let's talk about tabs, because this is where most browsers completely fall apart. And you know the drill. You start your morning with 3 tabs open, by lunch you got 25 open, half of them you don't remember opening, and the other half are so tiny you can't even read their titles anymore. It's chaos. But Neo fixes this with smart tab grouping. It automatically organizes your tab by topic or task. So let's say I'm researching AI design tools like Google Stitch, and as you can see as I type that in the magic box, Neo automatically adds it to a group and clusters them all together at the top of the browser. If I have a bunch of email inboxes open, they group themselves separately, and then if I'm watching YouTube videos on a completely different topic, those get their own group too. And tabs I haven't touched in a while, Neo collapses them so they're still accessible but not cluttering my workspace. And I can't overstate how much of a difference this makes day to day. Instead of squinting at a row of tiny, unreadable tab favicons, I have a clean, organized workspace where I can actually find things. It's like the difference between a messy desk covered in papers and a clean desk with labeled folders. You think faster when your environment is organized, and Neo keeps that environment tidy automatically. The next cool feature I want to go over is the Neo feed. So most browsers give you a new tab page full of clickbait news, trending stories you didn't ask for, and ads disguised as content. But Neo gives you the Neo feed, and it's a completely different experience. And to access it from the Magic Box search page, just simply scroll up with your mouse, and you'll be presented with a personalized content feed that learns from your browsing interests. But here's the important part. All of that learning happens on your device. Neo isn't sending your browsing habits to some server to build an advertising profile. It's processing everything locally to surface content that's actually relevant to you. So instead of opening a new tab and seeing sensationalized headlines and fake clickbait about things you don't care about, you see articles, resources, and content related to what you're actually working on and interested in. It's discovery that respects your attention and your privacy. No ads, no tracking, just content that actually matters to you, curated in a way that feels intentional instead of noisy. The next feature I want to talk about is the configurable memory. And this is one of the most unique features in Neo in my opinion, and honestly, it's the one that sets it the furthest apart from anything else out there. So Neo has a memory system, but here's the twist. You control it completely. It doesn't silently track your behavior and build a hidden profile the way most platforms do. Instead, you explicitly tell it what to remember. For example, I can type into the chat here, remember that I'm researching the Lexus GX 550. And when I send that through, it gives me a reply letting me know that it's storing that info in its memory. And the next time I search for something car related, Neo uses that context to give me a better, more relevant response. And here's where it gets really good. Every single memory is visible in your settings under the memory section, and to access it, click that gear icon in the lower left corner, and that will open up your settings. Then from here, click the AI mode tab, then find the memory section, and you could toggle the memory function on and off, and you could manage and view your memories by clicking the manage button. Here you can see exactly what Neo knows about you. You can edit any of it, you can delete individual memories, you can wipe everything out at once. There's no hidden behavior profile running in the background, no silent data collection, no guessing about what the browser knows about you. It's personalization that you build and control, which honestly is how every AI tool should work. You get the benefit of browsing that understands your preferences without the creepy feeling of being watched. And speaking of that, next, I want to talk about the Norton grade privacy and safety. So I've mentioned Norton a few times, so let me explain why their involvement matters so much. Norton has been one of the most trusted names in online security for years. They've protected hundreds of millions of people from threats, and with Neo, that expertise is built directly into the browser itself. Norton Web Shield is active while you browse, blocking malicious sites and phishing attempts before you even click on them. So if you accidentally click a sketchy link in an email or land on a compromised website, Neo catches it and warns you before anything bad happens. But the privacy story goes much deeper than just blocking threats. Let me walk you through how Neo handles your data because it's genuinely different from what you're used to. So your chats and browsing history are stored locally on your device by default. And when the AI does need to process something in the cloud for more complex tasks, it does so in an isolated environment that's completely detached from your identity. There's no profile being built, no behavioral fingerprint being sold. And as you can see, you could easily access your browsing and chat history here over on the left, giving you visibility into what is being stored locally on your device. And you may have noticed whenever you first launch Neo, you get this little notification letting you know that your privacy matters and your chat history stays private on your device. Next, if we jump into the Neo settings and click on security, you could see that Neo has built-in safe browsing that scans URLs for malicious threats and automatically enabled it. And then they also have built-in ad block, easy privacy filter to block tracking, and an anti-CV filter to block circumvention attempts. And you can even exclude specific sites from ad blocking if you want to support certain creators. I should also point out that every AI-generated summary cites its sources, so you can verify exactly where the information came from, and when you delete your data, it's actually deleted, not archived somewhere, not flagged as inactive. It's gone. Neo calls this true deletion, and it's refreshing to see a company that actually means it. And Neo's approach to privacy isn't a marketing bullet point or a toggle buried in the settings. It's baked into the entire product from the ground up. So let me put this all into perspective because I think it helps to compare Neo to what you're probably using right now. So with a traditional browser like Chrome or Firefox or Edge, you're basically on your own. You search manually, you organize tabs manually, you install extensions for every little feature that you need. You have zero AI help built in. And your privacy, that depends entirely on which extensions that you remember to install and which setting you remember to toggle. And with an AI plugin or extension like adding ChatGPT to your browser, you get a chat sidebar, sure, but it doesn't really understand what you're doing on the page. It's disruptive because you have to switch context to use it. It often tracks your behavior behind the scenes to function, and it's just one more tool bolted onto an old system that wasn't designed for it. But Neo is different because the AI isn't an add-on, it is the browser. Every interaction from searching to writing to organizing your tabs to discovering content to remembering your preferences is powered by intelligence that understands your context and respects your privacy. And that's the difference between a browser with an AI and an AI native browser. One is a patch, the other is a rethink of what browsers should feel like. And once you experience a difference, it's really hard to go back. And if you're ready to try a browser that actually works with you instead of against you, Neo is free to download right now on Windows and Mac. So head to the link in the video description below, that's neobrowser.ai, download it, set it up, and honestly, just give it one afternoon. Open your usual sites, try the magic box, hover over some links and watch Peek do its thing, let it organize your tabs, tell it to remember something about you, and then check in the settings. I think you'll feel the difference almost immediately. And if you're a student or you work for a nonprofit, you could skip the waitlist entirely and get access right away, which I think is a really nice touch. And the link again to download is in the video description below. It's free, there's no catch, and I genuinely think this is one of the most interesting browser experiences that I've tried in a long time. So give it a shot and let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. So that's going to do it for this video. If you found it helpful, I'd greatly appreciate it if you would like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Blog with Ben YouTube channel. Also, if you're looking to start a blog, check out these 2 videos on how to build, grow, and monetize a WordPress blog. They'll walk you through the entire process step by step. And as always, your support means a great deal to me and my family, and for that, I thank you. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.